Hi, good afternoon all. Today we are going to start with supervised learning. So we'll see the questions for supervised learning. So my first question is, what is supervised learning? What is supervised learning? So supervised learning is defined as a labeled data set as labeled data set. Okay. How it is going to train our data set is using algorithm is to train data set algorithms that to clearly classifies data, okay, to predict desired outcome. With the accuracy. Okay, that is the supervised learning. My second question is, what is cross validation process? What is cross validation process? What is cross-validation process? Cross-validation is a resampling technique. Okay, and it is majorly used to evaluate machine learning model on limited data sample. Okay, this is the cross-validation process. Now the next question is, when we are going to say it is k-fold cross-validation. So what is k-fold cross? What is k-fold cross-validation? What is k-fold cross-validation? See, k-fold cross-validation is same as a validation we are normally do, but with the single parameter that this procedure is actually has a single and which is called as K. What it refers? K refers to the number of groups in which sample data is to be split into. Okay. Now, fourth question is how supervised learning works. How supervised learning works? Yes. How supervised learning works? Guys, please reply how supervised learning works. Basically, supervised learning, what it did, it takes training data, passes to the model, and will wait for the desired output. Okay. This training data set includes what? Sorry. Supervised learning. Uses training set to teach model to get desired output. Okay. Which allow model which allow model to learn over time. Okay. And then the algorithm measure its accuracy. Okay. Through the loss function. We all know what is loss function. Okay. And how it works, it keep on adjusting until the error is not reduced. Okay. Error has been sufficiently minimized. Okay, this is how supervised learning works. Okay. Next is types of supervised learning. Types of supervised learning. Types of supervised learning. Very good, Garika Rathod. Some of friends are replying. What are the types of supervised learning? KNN, naive, bias. Yeah, very good. Next, anyone? Regression classification. Yeah, actually you got confused, I guess. Friends, I am asking you types of supervised learning. Okay, and the friends that giving KNN, naive and bias, these are the algorithm we are going to use in supervised learning. Okay. Yeah, classification and the regression is the type of supervised learning. See, there is a bit confusion. Okay. These what you are saying that KNN now these are the algorithm we are going to use to train our model in supervised learning. Yeah. Others, are you able to connect like what I'm trying to say? Okay. So there is a two types. Okay. First is classification and second is regression. Okay, don't get confused with KNN and what are the algorithm and what is the type of supervision learning. Okay, now my next question will be, what is classification? What is classification? We'll go step by step, so we'll get overall idea about supervised learning. What is classification? What is classification? Yes. Yes, what is, yeah, categorize a set of data into classes. Very good. Anyone else? What is classification? Yeah, classification use an algorithm okay to accurately test the data into specific category or into specific into specific categories. Okay, this is a simple line we can say in say a single line we can say classification uses algorithm that accurately takes data into specific category. Okay, what it do? It recognize the specific entries which data set and attempts to draw some columns or some clusters with that labels. Okay, the one cluster may have some all same of features or different of features, so on that basis it classifies data. Okay, another one is, next question will be, what is regression? What is regression? What is regression? Yes, output is non-numeric and discrete. In which case? In regression? Yeah, Venki. Others, what is regression? Yeah, very good, Venki. Regression, yeah, output should be numeric and continuous. Then we'll find out the relations between two variables dependent. Yeah. Classification, for classification, you are saying? Yeah. It is right. Yeah. Very good. It may be. See, classification, what is doing? It also take label. It also output can be label. Yeah. Yeah, in classification, which algorithm we are going to use? Okay, I'll take that question in next. Okay, after regression. First we'll solve, then we'll get clear idea about classification and the regression. Before one, determine the statistical relationship between dependent variable and one more dependent variable. Yes, very good. That is the regression. Yeah. Regression is used to understand the relationship between dependent and independent. You all know what is dependent and independent. Dependent means all the our input, okay, and independent is our output on for which we are going to get a algorithm or test our accuracy. Variable. Okay. No, so as I told, we'll take next question. Algorithm in classification. Okay. What are the algorithms we are used for classification? What are the algorithms used for classification? Yes, guys, what are the algorithms used in classification? Classification in naive Bayes, KNN decision tree. Very good, Venki. KNN naive Bayes, random forest. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyone? SVM, yeah, DT, KNN, yeah. Why we are calling this algorithm as a classification? Because it classify our output. For example, spam, we have seen that email spam or no harm and not harm and that all the things. So it will help us to classify our output into categories. So that's these are the algorithm we are going to use for classification. Okay, what are these? What about k nearest neighbor, guys? There is one more, that is linear classifier. Okay, then there is SVM. SVM is nothing but what? It is support vector machine. Next is KNN. Nothing but what? K nearest neighbor. Decision tree. Random forest. Okay, these are the algorithm we are going to use for classification. So then take for the algorithm for regression. What are the algorithm we are going to use in regression? What are the algorithm we use in regression? What are the algorithm used for regression? Linear lasso reach, yeah. Logistic also. Yes, multiple linear reach, yeah, very good. Next. Yeah, some of our friends are giving answer. So it's right. Linear regression. Then there is the logistic. Polynomial is there. Yeah, lasso reach. Yeah, in logistic there is a simple logistic, regression, and multinomial and ordinal. Yeah, yeah, very good. And lasso and reach. Yeah. So if I will ask which algorithm are used for supervised learning, then which are the algorithm? Which algorithms are used for supervised learning? Which algorithms are used for supervised learning? Yeah, then there is a combination of this regression and classification, that is linear, SVM, KNNTT, random forest, naive Bayes, linear regression, logistic regression. These all are algorithms we are going to use for supervised learning. Is that okay for you? So I am not writing because I already written above. So I would like to ask next question, that is, what is naive Bayes? What is naive Bayes? Assemble, shallow machine learning, black box techniques. Yeah. Yeah, we can add that to black box technique is there. Classification, assemble. Yeah, what is naive Bayes? Naive Bayes works on conditional probability. Okay, next. Yes, what is naive Bayes? At least tell me in which algorithm it comes, like classification or regression. In which model it comes, naive Bayes? Naive Bayes comes under Yeah, it's right. Classification. Yes. It works on conditional probability. Yes, it works on Bayes theorem. It is collection of classification algorithm. Okay. It is collection of classification algorithm which is based on Bayes theorem. Okay. It is based on theorem. As I'm saying, it is collection of classification algorithm. So it is a family of algorithm, okay, where all them are share a common principle that every pair of features being classified is independent of each other. Okay, let me write, then you'll get it what I'm trying to say. It classify it classifies every pair of feature being classified is independent of each other. Okay, so we got to know what is naive Bayes. Okay, we'll go with the how many types of naive Bayes are there. Types of naive Bayes theorem. Types of naive Bayes theorem. Yes, guys, quick response. How many types are there in naive Bayes theorem? Types of naive Bayes theorem. There is multinomial naive Bayes. There is a Bernoulli naive Bayes. And third one is Gaussian theorem. That is Gaussian naive Bayes. Okay, so these are the types of naive Bayes theorem. Okay, these are used for text as well as recommendation system. So how we are going to classify our output. So my next question is, what is linear regression? What is linear regression? What is linear regression? What is linear regression? So linear regression is used to identify the relationship between a dependent variable and one or more independent variable. That is linear regression. Okay. Next question is, what is What is simple, multiple, linear regression? There is the two types we are taking. That is simple linear regression we already saw. So what is the multiple regression? What is multiple linear regression? Now it is correct, I think. Yes, in multiple linear regression, there is more than one dependent variable are there. In simple linear regression, there is only one independent variable and one dependent variable in simple linear regression. Okay. In multiple linear regression, in this case, we have more than one dependent variable. Okay. So next question is, what is logistic regression? What is logistic? What is logistic regression? As we know that in linear regression, there is dependent variable are in continuous. Okay. What is the case in logistic regression then? What is logistic regression? As the number of independent variable increase, it is referred to as multiple linear regression. What is logistic regression? Logistic regression is selected when dependent variable is categorical. Okay. Yes, discrete. It should be discrete in logistics case. Binary outcome should be true or false. Okay, thank you, friends. Yeah, thank you. Bye.